I have a bunch of Japanese beauty products that I wanted to feature today. I am going to be mainly using the brand CANMAKE as far as my makeup look for today. I also used a couple of skincare products from other Japanese brands as well that I really like, and I just wanted to get into it a little bit more. I'm really enjoying a lot of Asian beauty products, and you know what? I've decided I wanted to film some of it. So I'm going to start you with my entire process from like skin base to skin prep, and then trialing out all these makeup products, and then you get to see just like my reaction. I'm going to use the SANA face mask, and that is going to be my first step in prepping my skin. There we go. Rip it right out. Okay, and that is the mask. As part of my prep, probably leave it on for like 10 minutes or so. And then I come back and I'm going to use the rest of my makeup products. Ooh, that's a sexy look, eh? So I've had the mask on for about 15 minutes. I'm going to take that off. Do you see a difference? You see a glow? And then I'm going to use my SANA spray. I actually bought a new one along with the haul of the rest of the Japanese makeup, but I'm going to use the remainder of this. This is a very good moisturizing lotion spray. Whew. Now pat that in for some extra moisture. And then I'm just going to put on my sunscreen, put on my initial foundation base, because I haven't been able to find a Japanese foundation that I can use, but I will go ahead and do that, and then I'll get into the CANMAKE makeup because I really am very curious to see how it'll look on me. Hamish Artless Glow Base Serum sunscreen, but it actually does have very serum-like texture. Just gonna put that all over and rub. I already laid down my base, added just like my foundation, a little bit of bronzing, and I'm going to go in with some complexion products from the Japanese makeup company CANMAKE. I believe they're like equivalent to like drugstore makeup, but really high quality. I've seen them around for quite a bit. I got some lip gloss here. I got a face powder. I'm very curious because this could go sideways real quick. I also have some mascara, and I'm just gonna try these out. And I also got a really cute little cheek blush. It is super bright red, and I'm really hoping that it'll work out because it looks very pretty. There was another one that was like a special edition one, like bitter chocolate. I really wanted to get that one, but that was unavailable, but I'm going to be on the search for it. I have the CANMAKE eyeshadow singlet, and it is in Russet Brown, I believe. These are the City Light Eyes set, and I really am hoping that it's going to be like a nice wash of color. I already kind of prepped my eyes. And if I can get this open. Okay, hold on. my fingernails are failing me. So I'm going to use some of the CANMAKE Russet Brown eyeshadow and see if I can put it as a nice wash of color. And here's hoping it shows up. Okay. It's definitely light, but it is a beautiful wash of color though. It has a lot of actual silver, which I'm kind of surprised. I'm just gonna make that a nice wash of color all over the lids there. Going right down into my inner eye corner there. Right there. Oh, it's very soft. It has a very beautiful shimmer. I will give it that. So I'm going to get in a little closer. I'm hoping that the camera can pick up on it, but so far, very pretty. I'm going to zoom in a bit if you can see that. So it's a very nice wash color. And a little bit of eyeliner. So I think I'm going to go with the eyeliner. I have Bitter Chocolate Brown from CANMAKE. It's their Lasting Liquid Liner number 2. Now, there's no pressure like getting a winged eye done on camera. That's how it looks like there. All right, it's got a nice sharp angular tip there. I like felt tips that are a little bit not too skinny, but skinny enough, you know what I mean? Okay. Oh, can I already tell? It's a really nice formula. Ooh, look at that. I'm gonna bring you in a little bit closer. So I just started my wing there. Very pretty. Very pretty. I like the pigment of that. I find with some brown liners that I get, they don't give full color payoff, and when you're going with brown liner, you're typically not looking for something as dramatic as, you know, like a super dark black eyeliner, like jet black, but you still want the pigment to be like consistent and not super patchy. It seems really nice. So I'm gonna fiddle around with it like off camera, because I swear like I get super nervous doing winged eye on camera, and I'll come back and show you. So I kind of did like 2 different style wing eyes, like from my left to my right. They're a little bit different, but what I love is just how smooth this is. I already really like this. I had picked up another brown liner recently from another brand, and I was so irritated because it was super patchy. This is very, very good. This is a very smooth line, and it is not as harsh as black, but it still makes a statement. I should have made my winged eyeliners a little bit more equal on both sides, but I like how it glides. It's very nice. Mascara, and I also got a brown mascara, and I believe this is Quick Lash Curler Brown. And it's a nice comb one. So there's the tube, and it's kind of like one of those wands. So I'm gonna grab my eyelash curler. I got my Shumera one, and I'm gonna do a quick pump of the lashes here. Huh. I have a couple of really stubborn lashes that will not curl for life of them. They're just going to be downward all the time. I'm kind of thinking I should have went with the black though. But it's okay. Doesn't seem too clumpy of formula. Definitely more creamier formula, but I think I should have got a darker color powder. Now this is the one that's making me super nervous. This is their Silky Loose Moist Powder, and this is in the lavender color. I'm always curious about like setting powders that are different colors. Some are supposed to brighten. I've heard lavender is supposed to be more of the brightening. You know, sometimes pink as well as loose setting powder can work as well. I like the idea of a powder that can give you a little bit more luminosity, but you know, the shade range isn't really meant for, you know, the melanated, so this could go either way. But I was just super curious. I kind of wanted to get the pink version, but okay. And I'm just gonna take off my little tabby there. A really big fluffy powder brush. I like the luxness of their sponge though, their powder puff. And I'm gonna try. I'm a little nervous about this one, not gonna lie. Okay. Just gonna maybe put a little bit under the eye there. I'm just gonna tap off some excess and put a little bit on my forehead. Okay, I don't want to put too much on because I still have wet products to put on. I have the cheek tint, but I just wanted to see how it looks under the eyes. No, nothing really out of the ordinary as far as setting powder. Okay, so that is the CANMAKE Silky Loose Moist Powder. And I am going to go in with the cheek stain. The cheek stain also I think is going to be a little interesting. It does look really bright in the packaging, so I'm hopeful. As I said, I really wanted the bitter chocolate one, but I think that was a special edition one. I don't know if I can still find it. I haven't been able to find it yet. Oh no, this is gonna be another thing with the packaging. Okay, hold on. Okay, I think I got it all out there, and ooh, just gonna dot. So far so good. It's a nice light flush for sure. Formula is not sticky. With some cream blushes definitely that are like in compacts, they can have really sticky texture. I do know part of the stickiness is to kind of help to adhere to skin a little bit more, but can be a little bit uncomfortable. This one is a very moisturizing, very comfortable formula. The color payoff is not too bad. I zoom in a little bit. I think it looks pretty nice actually. I wonder if I should put a little bit on my nose, or is that doing too much? Okay, maybe a teensy bit, maybe meh. So I think that's actually really nice. I don't know the staying power, but just applying on is very, very pretty. It's a nice, beautiful flush. I actually really like it. And yeah, the Choco Milk Tint, and it's number 4. The Muchi Puru Tint, number 4, yeah. And I'm just gonna try to pop that open. And I'm hoping it'll just make for an overall really cohesive look. Okay, so that's what it looks like. It's cute, cute. Just gonna twist up. Okay. It smells gorgeous. Ah, look at the lovely payoff. Okay. Yeah, what a lovely tint. Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, that's pretty. Ooh, that's so pretty. I love it. So I want to show you my final look. I actually really think it's pretty. I love a lot of these products. The hype is very real. They are very high quality. I would think out of the most loved category would probably be the City Lights eyeshadow. I'm just trying to locate it right now in the mess of all my products, but it is such a beautiful, beautiful shade. I did use eye primer before I started applying the makeup on, but on its own, it's got a really, really gorgeous iridescent shimmer to it. And I'm just looking at my eyes right now, and it is very, very beautiful. It's just really stunning. I would absolutely use this as a quick pop of color for like an evening look. You could probably use like a matte, darker brown shade just to go into the crease. But on its own, it is very, very pretty. I really love the lip as well. The lip tint feels so great on. There's a little bit of menthol. I feel like a little bit of something that I'm assuming is meant for a little plumping, but it's not uncomfortable in the slightest. The eyeliner is actually really good too. I'm not the best at winged eye, and I kind of freestyle, but it's very easy to control. Again, I really like felt tips that are not super thick but are not super thin either. There's like an in-between, and it kind of creates the cat eye for you already if you just kind of steady your hand. So for the color payoff for dark brown, it is very nice. The mascara is kind of comme ci comme ça. It's definitely moisturizing as far as formula. It's not a super drying mascara, but I think I just picked the wrong color for me. I think it would probably been better for me to have taken black, or if there was like a darker brown version. But I just think I saw the brown and I just went with it because I wanted to go with more like a central theme. I really, really, really like the chin, the cheek and lip color as well. The other ones, I think they veer on a little bit light. There is like a terracotta one that I probably would maybe down the line pick up, but the red is actually pretty nice on its own, and everything feels super comfortable on my face, even the powder. I'm actually surprised you don't need a lot, and it does a really good job in setting everything while still creating that kind of luminous kind of look versus looking super cakey. You give it a couple of seconds to settle onto the skin, and it's very, very nice. I cannot get over the eyeshadow. I would say like this is so incredibly worth it. These two together are super pretty. This is really nice. I am loving all of it. It is so, so pretty. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you go into some Japanese beauty and makeup products. I do use a lot of skincare. The mask is definitely hydrating. I did feel like it was a little small for my face, but it got basically the majority of the perimeter. But I have so many sheet masks, so they're like a dime a dozen. But this is good for like a quick 5-10 minute moisture boost before you put on your makeup. I cannot scream enough about this though. Like, this spray is like my all-time favorite. This is actually almost empty. I had to re-up and get a second bottle. I feel like if you're using toners and you want an extra little moisture boost before you layer on your moisturizer or your sunscreen for like daycare, this is amazing. I love this. It is packed with so much skincare loving ingredients, and it makes your face feel so bouncy. I absolutely love it so, so much. So yes, I hope this was helpful. I'm definitely going to be diving into more Japanese beauty, and if I can find more CANMAKE stuff, absolutely. If I can find that bitter dark chocolate blush, absolutely.